Hey, what's up, universe? So I just wanted to capture this real quick, and this, I'm sure, okay, I can feel this is a dangerous thing to say in a way, and I say that just because, absolutely no disrespect, and I also have no idea what the actual experience is like. So let me just get to it. I was crying again right after I did this video. It was really hitting me about how tonight is like it's my first night in this house alone, and it just brought some deep things up, and I was crying. I was really feeling it. And then as I'm feeling that sadness, this thought came to my mind and was like, it was like this reconciliation of the pain and the feeling of support. You know how I said in my previous video, like there's been time, like I've been crying over the last couple of days, and it's been this weird experience of acknowledging the emotion, feeling that energy pass through, and like moving it and feeling really supported, like that it's okay, like it's just something that needs to move, right? And so this reconciliation of like that experience of pain, and then also at the same time feeling supported. So this relationship, this idea came to me as I was experiencing this just a minute ago. And it was this idea of childbirth, or birthing something, bringing something to fruition, bringing something into manifesting something. But like the idea of childbirth and like this intense, obviously I have no idea what it's actually like, but like this intense experience, this pain, obviously a different form of pain, and just the idea, right? And then instead of crying and feeling this sadness or this emotion that I was feeling, I burst into laughter. Because I was like, oh my God. I was like, think about this kind of relationship to this experience. Again, it's always about, what am I bringing back to this experience? And I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, man, what is my relationship to whatever is going on? Because like these emotions that are coming up, like I'd rather not feel sad. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather not feel the way that I'm feeling. So what relationship am I having to whatever is going on? And so what am I bringing back? And so just, when I have an unknown like that, because I still don't know, but the relationship to the experience of the pain, and yet feeling supported, to reconcile that, to like relate to it, to bring back to that kind of experience, that paradox, to bring back to that experience of a paradox. The idea of like, this is the process of creation, it doesn't have to, and that changes the feeling where it's like, oh shit, like this is what they mean by being comfortable with being uncomfortable, like this, and to fall in love with the process, like it's about getting above that experience and just understanding that like it's part of the process, so like that intense emotion that I was feeling, while extremely valid, obviously, the way that I was relating to that, like, was not in an empowering way. And so this type of relationship, obviously, because I broke out into laughter and I'm still laughing about it, is something to keep in mind for me when I experience something like that, or even just pain in general, that, depending on the kind of pain, obviously, but like the pain of the chatter that can come up when I'm making choices or going through things like this, or facing uncertainty, or like when there appears to be chaos, then to relate to the pain of that change or of that chaos, and just understand that it's part of the process. And that relationship of, I mean, that idea of childbirth really brought it home for me, because, I mean, obviously I don't know what it's like, but I've seen my children brought into this world, and it's like as I go through every one of these processes, you know what I mean? Every time I've made choices this way, my gold is on the other side. Like, the best thing is always on the other side. So just like this whole idea of birthing something where it's like you have this intense experience, and it's literally creating something, and you know, it's a beautiful thing, right? It's a beautiful thing. Apparently it's a pretty beautiful thing. There's billions of us here, right? Enough people think it's beautiful to have done it a lot. So many ways you can go with that. I'm going to wrap this up. All right. I love you guys. Thank you again for being here. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for holding space for me. Thanks for providing me an audience. And it means a lot. All right. Thank you. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later. It's 5:07 or 17:07, depending on which way you read the clock. All right. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.